Hey guys, this is Generalkidd here, and today we're going to be showing you what we believe to be the top 10 glitches, secrets, and Easter eggs in all of Halo. So starting with number 10, we have the secret SMGs in Halo 2. I actually didn't know about these to begin with, but once I saw it, it's actually pretty cool. So it's on a mission, quarantine zone at the very end. If you skip around one of the entrances, you'll see two floating SMGs here that just keep shooting, and you can pick them up if you want, and if you do, they actually still keep shooting, and it's a really nifty Easter egg that you don't normally see. And even if you run out of ammo, they actually still keep trying to shoot. For number 9, this is a classic for our YouTube channel at least, flipping the elephant in Halo 3. So there are a lot of ways to flip the elephant. Namely, you can use explosives to flip it over, you can do it in Forge, or you can just drop it on a ledge here. But once you do this, and the elephant flips over, you get a little message that says hold B to flip. Wait, what? How did you do that? I thought that was a pretty nifty Easter egg, and it was probably the very first Easter egg I ever found in Halo 3, and it's pretty much what got this YouTube channel started, so I have to say that's probably one of the best Easter eggs in all of Halo, at least a number 9 spot. Now for number 8, this is a really old one, the Secret Marine in Halo 1 on the mission 343 Guilty Spark. Basically, it's right out the map. To get there, you have to do that little Pelican glitch where you throw a grenade and it flies you out. This Marine just basically stands out there. He doesn't really do anything. If you punch him, he might say a little bit of stuff, but for the most part, just a little hidden Marine out here. Pretty nifty Easter egg. One of the very first ever. For number 7, this is also in Halo 1, and this is the secret Grunt on the last level. This is probably one of the most famous Halo 1 Easter eggs. It's near the end of the mission during the Warthog run for that big jump. If you drive into this little room over here, there'll be a little Grunt right around the corner, and if you go right up to him, he won't attack you. Instead, he'll just he'll have a little stuff to say. And yeah, that's basically the secret from Halo 1. For number 6, this is a pretty recent one. This is the Prophet's Bane Easter egg on the very first mission of Osiris. It takes a while to get it. You have to shoot a lot of hidden knives and everything, but once you get it, it's really cool. You get the Prophet's Bane, you get all the active camo and stuff, and you even get to do a boss fight against a giant Warden with Eternal, as well as a giant Promethean Knight. And the other thing you have to do on Legendary, it's actually still pretty easy. As you can see here, you got killed pretty quickly with the sword and the plasma pistol. And the Promethean Knight was killed pretty quickly too. But it's a really cool Easter egg, and really fun to do with your friends, because everybody gets the Prophet's Bane. Now number 5, this is the Caveman Easter egg in the final cutscene of Halo 3 ODST. It's a pretty hilarious one too. While Johnson is talking to the engineer, Virgil, right when Virgil's about to light a cigar, if you look to the left of the cutscene, you're about to see, you will see Buck standing next to a caveman, and he's picking a tick or something off of the caveman and then eating it, which I thought was pretty hilarious. Now the number 4 cutscene. This is one of the classic ones on our YouTube channel as well. It's the time travel glitch on Halo 3. Basically, for those of you who have been around since the early days of our channel, we did this glitch a lot. And this glitch basically led to a lot of other glitches and Easter eggs as well. But there are a lot of ways to do this, but the easiest way to do this and the original way to do it was to drive a ghost up the mountain. and then drive it out into the edge of the map here. On the 360, it would actually freeze up for a little bit if you did the glitch correctly. But on the Xbox One, it happens pretty instantly. To do it correctly, you need to find like a little ledge here, and then back up slowly. Otherwise, if you don't do it correctly, you'll get stuck in the map, which happened a lot in the early days. But yeah, so there you have it. Once you do that, you get sent back in the past, as we like to call it. I know it's not actually time traveling per se, but you know, it's a cool name. I mean, you know, if we called it a loading glitch, it's too bland, you know. So we called it the time travel glitch. And as I said earlier, there's a lot you can do with this. If you do it all the way, this is one of our most popular videos actually. You can actually skip the Scarab fight completely on any difficulty, and you can just the door has been despawned, and you can just fly inside and avoid the fight entirely. And there's another cool effect, which is the alternate cutscene, which is, I guess, another Easter egg. So this little thing's like a 3-in-1. So one, Cortana and the Prophet of Truth get overlaid with each other. And two, this glitch actually fixes the cutscene. So you want to watch closely here with the Brute holding Johnson. In this scene, it's a Brute Chieftain holding him, and it would switch to Brute Chieftain. But in the actual cutscene, it is not a Brute Chieftain, which is a mistake on Bungie's part. Now, number 3 is the Halo Reach Ghost glitch, also one of our favorite glitches, and one of our best on this channel. By overloading the map on Halo Reach, one random player becomes a ghost, and they are completely intangible and invisible, and to the living player, they are pretty much dead on the scoreboard. And you absolutely cannot tell that there's a player walking around. You know, they get in the vehicles or they start shooting you. It really looks like you're taking damage out of nowhere. And even like the Banshee, if they get into the Banshee, it activates, but you can't tell it activates. The canopy stays open, and if you were close enough, you can't hijack it. It'll still say you can like drive the vehicle normally, but you actually can't. And also on your motion tracker, it shows up as gray, meaning it's just an object that's moving. There's no actual player. And as you can see, in Forge they still show up, but they switch to player mode. They just disappear completely. And if you get assassinated by them, you pretty much just drop dead. So yeah, that was a really cool glitch, and a lot of people thought it was fake when I first released it, but here it is again as proof. For number 2 glitch, this is how to fly a Pelican and Phantom in Halo Reach. And this is a really fun one, and I wish we could have used the Phantom and Pelican for a lot more of the mission at just the very end. But it was cool nonetheless, and through pressing a secret switch, you could fly a... I forgot what you call these vehicles. I can't remember, but you fly it through and you get a Pelican. And oh, the Falcons. Yes, you fly the Falcon through and you get a Pelican. And if you fly a Banshee through, you will get the Phantom. And both vehicles you can fly as much as you want, but you cannot shoot the weapons on them. But aside from that, it is pretty cool nonetheless, because this is pretty much the only time in any Halo game, aside from Halo 4, where we actually get to fly a Pelican or Phantom. Although I'd say the Halo 4 Pelican is not really the traditional Pelican that we're all used to. But, you know, it's a pretty cool Easter egg. Pretty fun. And finally, the number 1 Easter egg is the Halo 2 Scarab Gun. Probably the most famous Easter egg in our opinion. It's on the mission New Mombasa. Or no, not New Mombasa. Metropolis on Halo 2. And all you gotta do is... what you need to do is get a Banshee, lure it out, and then fly it all the way up to the top of the map. To where these 2 bridges are. Again, for all these Easter eggs and glitches, for the sake of time, we can include the tutorials, but a lot of them are on our YouTube channel. You can just look them up, or through other sources. But anyways, once you fly to the very top with the Banshee, the Scarab Gun is sitting right there on top of the traffic gun. It looks like a normal plasma rifle, but it's not. And when you pick it up, it fires really powerful Scarab blasts out of it, which do massive damage, and is pretty much the ultimate weapon in all of Halo. There's literally no weapon more powerful than it. It is just like a god weapon, essentially. So that is our #1 pick for best Easter egg, and those were our top 10. And we hope you've enjoyed that video, and remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.